Hi, this is series number 2. Okay, hybrid console. So I hope you have Logic, or if you have a Reaper or Cubase or whatever, that's fine. But the MCU mode works really good. MCU mode works really good, and I'm gonna put the video link here for my previous video about the DAW mode. So just check that and see how things go, right? So first, let's go back to the mixer channels here. Okay, so we have I just turned it off the DAW mode, right? So this is the totally just a mixer, just a wing, right? So right now I set up the all channel input from the SD card here. So this is a playback, right? Repeat. So looping the whole sections here, loop mode. So it will just go loop here. So just think that this is the analog inputs, yeah, from your sessions. Okay, so you will have the routing mode. So all of your source, the main will be your analog inputs, right? Or AES 1 through something, or local. Okay, so and then if you wanna just directly put the input, so after preamp, and just go directly to the USB to the DAW mode, then you can just simply go to the sections, the USB audio, right? These sections, so USB audio, and change to the local input or AES. Then it just the USB audio will be just come from the preamp, right? So directly there. But if you wanna use the internal, the outboard or internal processors plugins here, then you need to go for the user signal here. This is kind of a little bit yeah, this is not easy. So it's not like just routing here and one, but this is kind of tricky. Okay, so user signal 1, right? So I set it up for the user signal 1 goes to the to USB audio 1. So here user signal 1, user signal 2, right? So this is the source for this output, right? So how we're gonna set it up? We have to go to the user signal here. So source, I hope you can see that. User signal here. Okay, user signal 1, then it will come this section, right? So source, user signal 1 here, and here don't touch anything but this one, this button. So this is not like the other patching, it's just one by one, because I know the patching is the kind of the sequential, right? So, or the AES 1 through something, but the user signal can be that way, but it cannot be that way too. It's like one, and yeah, there are like sub mixes and a whole other things. So I think the developer of the Wing, they just intentionally put another page for this one. So but in this case it's kind of tricky, but just user number 1 here, no, user signal, okay, number 1, and just check the source, and this is the source. So this is the actual channel, mixer channel output 1 through 40, right? And pre and post, this is the pre-fader or post-fader, right? So pre-fader, that means your fader will not work with the source, right? So pre-fader independently from the fader, and there is a stereo mode, left or right thing. So 1 and so something like that. So 2, and check here number 2. So I set up the number 1 through something. So total 24. It just come from the channel 1 through 24. So your digital mixer, the direct out after fader will go to user channel and goes to the DAW, right? DAW there. Okay, so there's an input, so we can set it up for the logic mode. Right now I'm using the hold on, the OBS, so I set up the audio for something like this. So input is wing, right? So the 48 IO will work, and so wing, but output is black hole 2 channel. The black hole is new, the software audio driver for the M1 Mac Mini. I'm using the M1 Mac Mini, which is really good, really good. There's no heat, no fan noise, and I'm recording it to the 4K on the OBS, but CPU usage is only 41% with the logic on. This is amazing. Okay, anyway, so check there, and the whole input sections here, see? Input 1, 2, 3, 4, so the whole USB signal goes to there, right? So we can have these inputs here. So from 1 through, this is like whole multi-track recording is going on right now. Why did I don't have track? Anyway, so you can actually patching the input to the USB and goes to the DAW, and then it can come out from there to here, right? You can assign the other inputs for the output, or we can use the main bus out, so a stereo bus out to input to the wing, and we can use this monitor sections, and monitor sections has pretty nice like own EQs and whole analyzers and everything here, and also the there's a dim and mono and mute and speaker controls, monitor controls. This is amazing piece. This is great piece. So if you don't, or if you just thinking about it, go for it. And Wing is the ultimate choice for your recording studio, I think. So the whole signal path will be that way, right? So that's on the I'm not talking about DAW mode. So it's just input and output, right? And coming in. So that's the basic the recording path. Okay, so the logic is right now the input monitoring and the recording ready, right? So you can have that. Right. And I'm not sure. I changed this one. So user channel 1. I switched it to the something else. Right? Okay. Anyway, so it can work that way, right? So just think that that whole path for the normal studio mixer, and then we can set the DAW mode here, right? So I set it up for the one extender, so not all, but one extender and MCU, Mac control unit, one extender. Okay, so we can have this much the DAW control, and also this will be the analog, and also I set up like this way. So if you press this longer, so we cannot use the channel 5 through these sections, right? I'm gonna dedicate this one to the DAW, so I will assign this 1 through 4 here, 1 through 4, and then this button, the other layer I set it up 5, 6, 7, 8. This one 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If you simultaneously recording the more than 16, then you can use this one too. So then 17, right? 18, 19, 20. So you can have like whole channel can can be your mixer channels here. We don't want to touch this one for the mixer section. This is the dedicated, right? That's nice. So you can have, okay, so you can have like kick here, and you can adjust gate here, or you can use like, you could come for this. I hope you are good at this one and don't mess up with the sauce, because normally we don't want to have a bad sauce, right? Okay, so anyway, that's the basic thing. So you can just make this console work as a hybrid. I hope you understand, or I hope you got some clue about this one. Okay, thanks for watching, and wait for next video. Okay, bye. This is Hojun Chang.